Hey, beautiful Scorpio souls. I just had to share this reading with you because the energy coming through right now is absolutely incredible. If this message finds you before September 15th, you are about to experience something truly transformative. I'm getting chills just thinking about what the cards are showing me for you. So I was doing my morning meditation today, and I kept getting pulled to do a reading specifically for Scorpios. And when I asked the universe why, the message was so clear. There are three major blessings, three genuine miracles that are about to unfold for you if this finds you in time. And honestly, the timing of everything feels so divinely orchestrated. Let me pull some cards and see what's coming through for you. I'm shuffling my deck right now, and the energy is just buzzing. Okay, here we go. The first card that literally jumped out of my deck, and I mean literally fell onto my table, is the Four of Swords. Now, this might seem like a quiet card to start with, but listen to what I'm seeing here. This card is telling me that your first miracle is coming through a period of deep inner knowing and strategic rest. You've been in such an intense phase lately, Scorpio, and this card is showing me that the universe is about to reward your patience and your ability to wait for the right moment. What's fascinating about this Four of Swords energy is that it's not about being passive at all. It's about being like a cobra, coiled and ready, conserving your energy for the perfect strike. And that strike is coming. The miracle here is that something you've been quietly planning, something you've been meditating on or preparing for in the background, is about to manifest in ways that will completely surprise you. I'm seeing that between now and September 15th, you're going to receive some kind of information or opportunity while you're in a state of calm. Maybe you'll be taking a bath, or just waking up, or in that peaceful moment right before sleep. The Four of Swords is telling me that this first miracle comes to you not through struggle or force, but through divine timing and your own inner wisdom finally being validated by external reality. The beautiful thing about this card is that it represents the moment right before awakening to something much bigger. You know how sometimes you have those dreams that feel more real than reality? That's the energy I'm getting here. Your intuition has been trying to tell you something, and this first miracle is the universe confirming that your inner voice was right all along. Now, the second card that came through is giving me goosebumps. It's the Eight of Wands. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, this is pure lightning energy. After that period of strategic waiting with the Four of Swords, everything is about to accelerate at warp speed. This is your second miracle. Rapid movement and breakthrough in areas where things have felt stuck or slow. The Eight of Wands is all about messages, communications, and things happening faster than you ever expected. I'm seeing emails, phone calls, unexpected visits, news that changes everything. But here's what makes this miraculous. It's not just speed for the sake of speed. Every single thing that starts moving quickly in your life between now and September 15th is perfectly aligned with your highest good. You know how sometimes you wait and wait for something, and then suddenly everything happens at once? That's exactly what's coming for you. I'm seeing travel possibilities, job offers, relationship developments, creative breakthroughs, all happening in rapid succession. But the miracle isn't just the speed, it's how everything fits together like puzzle pieces you didn't even know you were collecting. What's really beautiful about this Eight of Wands energy is that it's coming after your Four of Swords preparation phase. You're going to be ready for this acceleration because you've been doing the inner work. You've been getting clear on what you really want, and now the universe is delivering it to you at lightning speed. I'm also getting that some of you might receive unexpected news from someone from your past during this time. The Eight of Wands often brings people and opportunities back into our lives when we're truly ready for them. This could be a romantic reconnection, a business opportunity, or even just closure on something that's been weighing on your heart. Now, for your third miracle, the card that came through is absolutely perfect. It's the Hermit. And before you think this contradicts the fast energy of the Eight of Wands, Let me explain why this is so profound. The Hermit represents the miracle of finally understanding your own power and wisdom on a completely new level. This third miracle isn't about external events. It's about an internal awakening that's going to change how you see yourself and your place in the world. The Hermit holds a lantern not just to light his own way, but to guide others. Your third miracle is the realization that you have wisdom and gifts that others desperately need, and more importantly, you're finally ready to share them. I'm seeing that sometime before September 15th, you're going to have what I can only describe as a moment of profound clarity about your life's purpose. It might come through a conversation, a dream, a book you read, or just a quiet moment of reflection. But when it hits you, it's going to feel like coming home to yourself. The beautiful thing about the Hermit energy is that it represents mastery gained through experience. You've been through some intense transformations lately, haven't you, Scorpio? All of those challenges, all of that growth, all of those moments where you had to dig deep and find strength you didn't know you had. It was all preparing you for this awakening. Your third miracle is going to be the moment when you realize that you're not just surviving your experiences, you're becoming a guide for others who are going through similar journeys. There's something very teacher-like about the Hermit energy, but not in a preachy way. More like someone who's walked the path and can quietly light the way for others. I'm also getting that this Hermit energy might manifest as you finally stepping into a role or pursuing a path that feels deeply authentic to you, even if it seems unconventional to others. Scorpios are natural mystics and healers, and I feel like this third miracle is about you finally embracing those gifts without apology. What's really moving me about these three cards together is how they tell such a complete story. First, the Four of Swords shows you in a state of preparation and inner knowing. Then the Eight of Wands brings rapid external manifestation of what you've been preparing for. Finally, the Hermit represents you stepping into your full power and wisdom, ready to not just receive blessings, but to become a blessing for others. But here's something really interesting that I'm picking up on. These three miracles aren't separate events. They're all connected, like phases of one beautiful unfolding. The quiet preparation leads to rapid manifestation, which leads to deeper self-understanding and purpose. It's like the universe is giving you a masterclass in co-creation. I keep getting the message that timing is everything with this reading. September 15th feels like such a significant date, not because everything stops happening after that, but because that's when a particular energetic window closes. If you're receiving this message before then, you're being invited to consciously participate in these miracles rather than just letting them happen to you. The energy I'm feeling is that these miracles are available to every Scorpio, but they require a certain level of awareness and readiness to fully receive them. That's why this message is finding you now, at this exact moment. You're ready for these blessings in a way you might not have been even a few months ago. I'm also getting guidance about how to work with this energy. With the Four of Swords, the message is to trust your need for rest and reflection. Don't feel guilty about taking time to process or plan. Your quiet moments are actually preparation time for what's coming. For the Eight of Wands energy, stay open and flexible. When things start moving quickly, don't overthink them. Trust that the acceleration is divinely timed and try to flow with it rather than controlling it. Say yes to opportunities that feel aligned, even if they seem to come out of nowhere. And for the Hermit blessing, be ready to step into your wisdom. Don't hide your light or downplay your insights. Someone around you needs to hear what you have to say, and your willingness to share your truth is part of how this miracle unfolds. There's something else coming through that feels important to mention. I'm seeing that these three miracles are specifically designed to help you step into the next chapter of your life. Whatever phase you've been in lately, it's completing. These blessings are like graduation gifts from the universe, acknowledgments of how much you've grown and invitations into something even better. For some of you, I'm getting that these miracles might look different than what you've been hoping for or expecting. The universe has a way of giving us what we need rather than what we think we want, and sometimes those gifts are wrapped in unexpected packages. Trust that whatever shows up for you is exactly what your soul called in, even if your mind doesn't understand it at first. I'm also feeling called to mention that these blessings are particularly potent for Scorpios because of your natural ability to work with transformational energy. You're ruled by both Mars and Pluto, which means you have the courage to face change and the wisdom to work with deep, transformative forces. These miracles are going to tap into those natural gifts in beautiful ways. The Four of Swords connects to your Mars energy by showing you the power of strategic action and perfect timing. The Eight of Wands amplifies your Plutonian ability to transform and regenerate by bringing rapid, positive change. And the Hermit honors both your Mars courage and Pluto wisdom by inviting you to step into a role where you can guide and support others. As I'm shuffling through the energy around these three cards, I keep getting the word aligned. These miracles aren't random good luck. They're the natural result of you finally being in complete alignment with your authentic self and your soul's purpose. You've been doing the work, even if it hasn't always felt like it, and now you're about to see the fruits of that labor. The last thing that's coming through really strongly is a message about trust. Trust the process, even when it looks different than you expected. Trust your intuition, especially during the Four of Swords phase. Trust the rapid changes that come with the Eight of Wands. And most importantly, trust yourself as you step into the Hermit's wisdom. These three miracles are going to show you just how supported you really are by the universe. Sometimes as Scorpios, we can get so used to handling everything ourselves that we forget we're never actually alone. These blessings are reminders that you have invisible support, divine timing working in your favor, and more strength and wisdom than you even realize. If this message is finding you before September 15th, take a moment right now to acknowledge that this isn't a coincidence. Your soul drew this information to you because you're ready for what's coming. You're ready for these miracles, and more importantly, these miracles are ready for you. Thank you for letting me share this incredibly beautiful energy with you. The cards are practically glowing with excitement for what's coming your way. Trust the process, stay open to the unexpected, and get ready to receive your three miracles.